There's a lot of confusion about the differences between the two effects known as tremolo and vibrato. This is tremolo. And this is vibrato. Hopefully you can hear that both pedals make your guitar sound all wobbly, but they're not doing it in the same way. Simply put, the tremolo wobbles the volume of a sound, and the vibrato wobbles the pitch of a sound. For vibrato, it's this. Ah. The note is wavering ever so slightly. And for tremolo, it's this. You just take your hands and put them over your ears whilst you hear a sound. Ah, 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 ah. And that's the difference between the two. Simple. The thing is, when these two effects are used subtly, it can be unclear which effect is producing the sound. For example, but if I push these pedals to the extreme settings, the differences should become clear. If the sound makes you feel slightly seasick, it's probably vibrato. And if the sound makes you feel slightly chilled out, it's probably tremolo. That's how I remember it. So, it's simple. There should be no confusion. If you want to get your pitch wobbled, get a vibrato pedal. If you want to get the volume wobbly, get a tremolo pedal. I should be able to end the video there and say thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. But we're not quite finished. If it really were that simple, you should be able to go into any music shop in the world, walk to the desk and say, I would like to buy a tremolo pedal, please. And the person behind the desk will think, ah, yes, I'm very clear at what that person wants. And then say, here you are, thanks for shopping with us. But you and I both know that's probably not going to happen. So there's going to be some questioning of, does that person mean vibrato or tremolo? There's going to be a conversation. So why is it that guitar players in particular interchange the two words, tremolo and vibrato, thinking they're the same thing? Whose fault is it? How did we become so confused? Why is it so ingrained in our very being? Well, if you ask that question on any gear forum or Facebook group or anywhere else that guitar players dwell and lurk on the internet, they will often blame this man, Leo Fender, and his invention of the Stratocaster. Do you know what this is called, just here? Fender call it the synchronized tremolo. It's written on the patent that Leo filed in 1954. It's even written on the headstock, just here. To quote Fender, pressure on the tremolo arm loosens the tension on the strings and flattens the pitch, while pulling the tremolo arm away from the body does the opposite, sharpening the pitch. That's vibrato. So this tremolo system is clearly wobbling or modulating the pitch of the notes, whereas we established earlier that tremolo modulates the volume. What I'm saying is that Fender got it backwards. So who got it wrong? Was it Leo Fender? Probably not. Let's go back even further before the Strat, before the Telecaster, to Doc Kaufman, who invented the vibrola. Doc Kaufman also being an ex-business partner of Leo Fender. At the top of the patent application filed by Doc Kaufman in 1929, it clearly states, apparatus for producing tremolo effects, even though the system was called the vibrola. So I think the most likely explanation for us confusing the words vibrato and tremolo is that this moving arm on a guitar was already being incorrectly referred to as a tremolo way before 1954 when the Strat first came along. So, was Leo entirely innocent? No, it gets even worse. Vintage-style Fender amps, such as this Deluxe reverb head that I've got here, sometimes have a channel marked vibrato. But when you plug into that and turn the vibrato on, it wobbles the volume, which we know is tremolo. So Leo Fender doubled down on the mistake and called a vibrato system a tremolo and a tremolo system a vibrato. So I'm fairly certain we've solved the mystery of why the guitars are wrong, but why the amps are wrong, I have no idea. If you do know, please let me know in the comments section. So there we have it. It seems that one man's mistake about 100 years ago has just echoed through guitar history right up until, well, now. And still, if you go to try and buy a tremolo pedal or a vibrato pedal, I'm not sure that you're going to get the pedal that you want, so be careful. I hope you enjoyed this video because I really enjoyed making it, and I hope that the difference between vibrato and tremolo is now cleared up. Unless we're talking, of course, tremolo picking, which is something entirely different and possibly also needs a video. If you'd like to see more of me explaining these kind of things, I would love to do more. Let me know in the comments section and I will make them for you as fast as I possibly can. This video has been brought to you by the makers of these two pedals, Boss. Thank you, Boss, for sending out these pedals so I could make the video. Before you leave, please go and click the thumbs up button so that YouTube gives me some love. And if you enjoyed it and want more, subscribe to the channel and smash the bell, I guess. See you soon. Bye-bye.